Hello and welcome to my channel. As promised, today we're going to try my Oden's Eye Cosmetics products that I received in the mystery box last Sunday. I received an eyeshadow palette, a blush and a lipstick, so I thought that was enough to call it a full face. Or at least a full impressions. The eyeshadow palette I got was the Elva 2 Mint Forest palette. If you want to see swatches of any of these, I have them in my unboxing video, which I uploaded last Sunday. I'll link it over here. This is the eyeshadow palette. I wore a matching sweater on purpose. So I think we're just going to start with that. I'm going to prime my eyes using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. Alright, now I'll zoom you in. So this eyeshadow palette does not run very deep. For me that's not really an issue, but this is going to be a pretty light look, I think. So I think I want to use this blue matte and then use the Use 3 shimmers on the eyelid and then maybe the brown on the lower lash line, and then I've used all the 6 shades. So I'm taking my pencil brush by Too Faced and I'm going into the color Mint. I like the way this shade works. It's very pigmented. Did get a little bit of fallout, so I'm happy I started with my eyes. See how nice and bright that is? And then I'm cleaning off my brush and I'm just going to go over the edges. Now lately I've been using my glitter primer almost every time I use shimmers, but I want to see how these perform without using such a thing. So I'm first going into the color Shine, which is this shade, on a packing brush, and I'm going to put that in the outer third of the lid. Oh, that looks beautiful. I get the feeling that these types of shimmers, that they're shimmery when you don't put any primer or anything on. But that they're maybe a little bit more opaque when you do use a glitter primer. I think it's just what you prefer, but they work, well, as you can see probably. They look very pretty just on their own. And this blue shade is so beautiful. It's blue, but it has sort of a yellow and green shift in it. Little glitters. Shimmer particles. It's really pretty. I cleaned up my brush and now for the center of the lid I'm going into the green shade over here, which is called Greenery. And this looks very foiled and metallic. Look. I really like that. I think this one is even more glittery than the blue one. I guess I really fell for the color story mostly, but the quality of these shades is just so pretty. And then finally I'm going into the shade Spirit Forest, which is the gold. This one seems to be a little bit more creamy and a little bit less flaky than the other ones, but I don't think the flakiness is that bad. But this one seems to be a little bit less. I think that makes a nice transition. So I'll probably add a little bit more of that when I'm done. But for now, this is the eye look, the top half. I think it's very pretty. I think I'm just going to put a little bit more of the shade Shine, because it got lost a little bit when I added the green. Just to make sure there's enough blue in this look. So I'm going to take a wipe, clean up my face. I'll do my base products off camera and then we can finish the rest of the makeup together. I'm back, my base makeup is all done. I used the Dior Forever Natural Nude foundation and I mixed in a little bit of my brightening drops. I used the Pat McGrath concealer, I used this Essence bronzer, and I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the NYX brow gel. And that's everything you missed. Oh wait, I also used a little bit of powder just around where I put the concealer. So now let's finish up the eyes. And I'm kind of torn, because on the one hand I would like to use all the shades, but on the other hand, how pretty would it be to just mimic the upper part of the eyes underneath the lash line. And that's what I think I'm going to do. So I'm sorry, but I'll do another video doing a look with the more neutral tones. I think those are going to be very pretty together as well. So that will just have to wait for another video. So I'm going to start with Mint, the matte blue shade. And I'm just going to connect it to the upper part of the eyeshadow. Then I'm going in with Shine, and I'm just going to repeat the same steps. So that was the shade Greenery, and then I'm finishing it off with the gold. I think that was a good decision. I'm taking my powder brush. I got a little bit of fallout. Oh, these eyeshadows are beautiful. I'm going to add a blue eyeliner. See, in this case I would have loved to have a light yellow or a very pale green eyeliner. But this will do. And then, because everything is so light, I think I'm just going to go in with a black mascara to make sure there's some definition on the eyes. This is my Catrice Lash Lifting Mascara. See what a difference that makes? This is such a good mascara. Alright, that's the eyes all done. I'm going to zoom you out. Just a little bit. Now let's use this blush that I got. This is the Flower Blusher from the Elva series in the shade Sweet Tulip. And it's kind of a mauve with a terracotta undertone. And I think it's going to go with this look. Really, anything can go with this look. I guess usually I would have gone for something a bit more peachy. But this will probably also work. Going to take my mermaid brush. Oh, there's a little mirror in this. And there are some sparkles in this one. And I think it is fairly pigmented. Yes, extremely so. I guess this may be more suitable for darker skin tones because the contrast on my skin is quite heavy. Bring it over the nose a little bit. Because for some reason I like to do that when my blush is a little bit too heavy. And I will go over with a powder of some sort. But it is pretty. I wonder if it's possible to use a little bit less. So I'm taking my Real Techniques buffer brush and I'm going into this shade in the Hourglass palette. And I'm just going to go over this blush a little bit. Yes, that's already a lot better. For a highlight, I'm going into my Becca Pearl. I recently had pan on this one and I figured it would be fun to see if I could finish it up before Becca closes down. I don't know why, but that seemed like a fun little challenge. Maybe a gold highlighter would have been better with this eye look. But it's a little bit too late now. For me, this is a pretty neutral highlight. A little bit icy, but I thought it would match the blush. That's really what I was looking at. So now all that's left is a lipstick, and I have this lipstick from Oden's Eye, which is called the Kiss of a Fairy lipstick. It's a cream lipstick and the shade is Brown Rose. And I swatched it in my unboxing video and it appeared to be a nice, glowy, smooth satin lipstick formula. So let's see. Ooh! That's nice. It's actually a lot more pigmented than I thought. It smells nice. Smells a little bit sweet. Just going to take a little lip brush and correct the edges a little bit. And that's it. That's the look all done. I'm really happy with the products I received in my mystery box. I'm really happy with how this eye look turned out. Stay tuned for round 2 of the mini forest palette, where I'll play with some of the more neutral shades in the palette. But I think this look came out very pretty. So alright, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe or leave a like or a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.